what we're celebrating today and talking about today is an expansion and really an enlargement of USAID's support. And again, this support is coming from the American people. The support is important for many reasons, one of which is that the American people know, and the Biden administration knows, that fighting COVID-19 in the United States by itself and only doing it in the United States will never help the planet and the United States ultimately defeat the COVID-19 pandemic. So we need to be working together all across the world, here in Georgia, all across Europe, in Africa and Asia, with our partner countries to help get the virus under control. And so one of the ways we're doing that with the generous support of the American people is to develop new partnerships with organizations like UNICEF. In the partnership that we're celebrating today and kind of launching, if I can say, we're going to be focusing on two essential aspects. One is about trying to expand and dramatically accelerate the vaccination process in the country. The second is to try to help Georgia control and prevent further infections. We are starting to see, if not a surge in infections, but we're certainly seeing a high level of daily cases. That's very alarming. There's also seems to be a plateau or maybe even a decline in vaccinations, which is also very, very concerning, because Georgia has the stocks of vaccine to make available to the public, which is really the key to getting the pandemic under control. It's getting more people, including those in the most vulnerable communities in this country, vaccinated and then practicing safe hygiene after vaccination. So I think Georgia has the resources, thanks to its own resources, but also thanks to international partners like the United States, the European Union, international organizations like UNICEF. We have the resources here to try to combat this pandemic and to bring it under control. It's about making sure people know about and actually access those resources, including vaccination. That's going to help us make progress. And that's the progress, that's the goal that we all want.
We will have more focus within this continuation on misinformation and disinformation and debunking fake news. This is happening, unfortunately. We see it in social media, we see it in different platforms. This is not good because this is misleading people. We have to rely on science, and this is what together we will be doing in this continuation. At the same time, we will further strengthen the real-time monitoring for better data collection. In any emergency, in any difficult situation, timely decisions are the most important. The one aspect as well, which will continue, is the infection prevention and the strengthening the hygiene practices, especially in schools, because it has been very clear how much children are regressing academically with the online education, but also the long-term effects on children, mental health effects due to online. And as we always say, and based on our visits to families also in different rural areas of Georgia, when a family has one device, which is a phone, we cannot and we should not consider that these children, 3, 4, 5 children, have access to online education. The cold chain at central and local levels will be also part of this continued cooperation with USAID, and we will. This is extremely important because cold chain is crucial for any vaccination. This will also be good for the whole vaccination process, all vaccinations of children, not only the COVID-19. So we will continue together working with stakeholders, government agencies, but also children and young people themselves as rights holders to mitigate the negative effects and to help the country in recovering from this COVID-19 pandemic at all levels for the well-being of children, their families, and the whole society. Thank you very much again for the great support.